Oh, Yarnaby. Come back. Don't be afraid.
I can fix you.
No more games. No more lies.
Let's be scared together. Poppy? You?
I thought you were dead.
My death was greatly exaggerated. So, you're the punk I've heard about.
Oh, he built like computer stuff. Hey, okay. Hey, no. What is happening? He put him in there. Oh, you couldn't keep him in there. What's up, my dudes? How's it going today? Dak Blake here. Today, Baby Prototype is meeting the Doctor. That's right. We are back modding the game of Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. And we got this little guy right here. And he is about to meet somebody he will probably hate. Today, we are summoning the Doctor, aka Harley Sawyer. If you remember, the ending to this chapter is that we essentially brought him back to life. So the thing is, what would happen if the Doctor met Baby Prototype?
Well, now, this is a rather interesting turn for events. My name is Harley Sawyer. There are no places you can hide, not from me.
Oh, hey, Kissy! Hey, Kissy! There's Kissy! There's Kissy! Yeah, it's Kissy! Are you guys at odds with each other? Oh, this is adorable. It's like two T-Rexes falling in love.
Spirit 1170 Executive Showcase. What is that? Oh, that's Huggy Wuggy. 1 week, 2 weeks. He grew teeth. This is Huggy Wuggy's story. Subject displays extreme aggression under stress.
Do you know what really happens if the player never comes back to the factory in Poppy Playtime? The moment Chapter 1 ends with us opening Poppy's case, the whole story finally starts moving, and Chapter 5 explains why that matters so much. Poppy was locked away by the Prototype during the Toy War because she was one of the only forces truly fighting back. That means if the player never showed up, she would stay trapped forever, and the war inside the factory would never actually end. Before I reveal the truth, like this video and subscribe, or the Prototype might be standing at the end of your hallway tonight. And here's where it gets darker. Every major collapse in the game happens because of us. We free Poppy, lead Mommy Longlegs into the grinder, electrocute Catnap, and remove Doughy from the board.
Then some people thought that I bought this puppy doll instead of making it. Here's how I made it. I started with a 3D print of the head, which I then instantly cut open, you know, the prototype way. And after that I prepped it with some sanding to have the surface as smooth as possible. After that, it was just adding some details in her face, like lipstick, freckles, and also the blush. I was kind of scared about the blush, not gonna lie, but I made it work. And after that was already making the clothes, which is actually kind of a challenge because they're so small, but I somehow was able to make it work. Like, it's actually crazy how I made it work, but it worked! One thing that I wanted to add since the very beginning was being able to make her eyes move. And I took some inspiration from skull panels, because you can move their eyes once.
Shall we see what you look like? Believe it or not, Boxy Boo is actually the most important toy in Poppy Playtime history. Hear me out. Experiment 1160, or Boxy Boo, is the most iconic toy at Playtime Co. Not because of their popularity as a toy, but because it was the first ever successful Bigger Bodies Initiative experiment. While not much is known about the human behind the box, the Doctor would visit its cell and revel in the violent roars of his creation, because he knew Boxy Boo had one evil reason for existing, and he was eager to test it out on Rowan Stall.
I'm scared.
You see, Boxy Boo was disguised as a present that Playtime Co. would award its special employees. In this case, Rowan Stall found.
Since Poppy has so many haters, I would like to address them again. Okay, so first, the train incident back in Chapter 2. Train incident. One is that Poppy actually saved us by the prototype he was waiting for us at the end of the tunnel. If she didn't save us, we would have been dead from the start. Also, she didn't know the train would crash. Third, she already said she needs us because we impressed her by killing two massive toys, Mommy and Huggy. And she said the prototype has to die for this, indicating she needs our help to kill.
Have you tried crossing over yet? I wanna die, but don't really wanna die. You were there, you were care, making me aware. Every star, all that one, more than ever done. Not enough, not enough. Ooh, our special guest is going to be thrilled. He's going to kill them all. No, Candy. Not Giblet. He has always been his favorite. I think he is a little asking Annie. He is a little asking Annie. Oh, please take me out of my case. Oh, please rescue the orphans. Oh.
Huggy.
Alive. So, who put you back together?
Stay down. There was only one person.
Who could have done that?
Please. Something is wrong.
I'll deal with you.
Well, you do make yourself easy for.
I was just...
At a tea party. Such a lovely table. Such lovely little guests. But there weren't nearly enough treats.
My inspiration comes now when you hear the tune. I want my pet
Why would you not be a doll?
Don't you want to come with me?
Yes, Poppy, I'm so sorry. Just give me a... Bad listener, no!
Нам нужна сверхрука, чтобы его победить.
Тут такой дел, я ее проебал.
Ты, блядь, что проебал? Ну все, пиздец. Без сверхруки мы никто. Прототип выиграл. Все, иди нахуй.
Did you know Mommy Longlegs may have secretly suffered more than any other experiment in Poppy Playtime? Because before she became the monster chasing us through the factory, she was being psychologically tortured every single day. Chapter 5 quietly reveals how horrifying Mommy Longlegs' life inside Playtime Co. actually was. Every morning started with Miss Gracie waking her up through a television screen, and that's when the testing began. Just like Huggy Wuggy, Mommy was forced to sort figures into different containers based on instructions shown on the monitor. But if she made even one mistake, she would instantly get electrocuted. But before this gets disturbing, like this video and subscribe, unless Mommy Longlegs might appear.
Hey, what the heck is going on? I don't know. Why is the rope going? That's pretty crazy. I don't even know. Hey, I lived.
But inside Chapter 4, we mainly use it to scare away the nightmare critters, and then we finally arrive at one of the most powerful hands ever created inside Playtime Co., the Omni Hand. We first obtained the Omni Hand in Poppy Playtime Chapter 4, and honestly, this thing is completely different from every other hand in the factory, because the Omni Hand wasn't made for normal workers. It was specifically designed for executive-level staff. This hand gave users massive authority inside Playtime Company. It could unlock restricted areas, access high-security sectors, control important factory systems, and override systems that normal employees couldn't even touch. And according to the lore, only 4 Omni Hands were ever created, which makes them incredibly rare. And honestly, the Omni Hand may also explain how Leith Pierre managed to escape the factory during the Hour of Joy, because with something that powerful, he would have had access to secure.
What actually happened to Miss Gracie Green in Poppy Playtime? You see, Miss Gracie was a Playtime company worker back when the factory was fully operational. Her entire job was to psychologically torment the experiments into embracing their new identities as toys using her VHS tapes. But when the Hour of Joy happened, she wasn't killed. Instead, the prototype let her taste her own medicine. But if you don't want the prototype in your room, like and subscribe. Anyway, see, during the Hour of Joy, every single other employee was massacred except for one, Gracie Green. She was kept alive as a hostage and physically transformed into Lily Love braids by the prototype. He then literally strapped her down and forced her to binge watch her own twisted brainwashing tapes until she completely accepted her horrific new life.
We see some of the prototype's wrong side optimal experiments throughout chapter.
Whoa, I thought you were dead.
My death was greatly exaggerated. So, you're the punk I've heard about.